Dad Riffs, and today we're going to be working on Hotel California. Alright, so you're going to want to capo the 7th fret. That starts with these chords. You got an E minor. It's not really an E minor, but we're going to call it an E minor. So you got E minor, and then you take this finger and put it down a string, so your ring finger goes down this way, and you put your pinky, and then you got your pointer finger right here, so it makes the 7 chord. And then you got this D chord, except you take your middle finger off. You could do it like this if you like. But yeah, so it's a D sustain. And then you have this really cool chord. So you got right here, and then right here, and then the rest are open. Avoid the top E string. Beautiful chord. And then you scoot that down to a normal C. And that goes to a G. And then you go to an A minor 7. And then you go back to that 2nd chord, which was the sounded like some sort of 7 chord. With the pinky right there. Yes! And so, the hard part is the picking pattern. It goes like this. You start by hitting the chord, and then, so that's D, G, D, B, D, G, E. You can do an easier version by going, but they're really doing a lot of little picking things in there. And then you got this little thing, so you hit the G and the B at the same time, and then you put your ring finger right here, which already sets you up for that 7 chord. And the pattern goes like this. A, E, G, B, D. It's a tricky one. So again, that's... And then you got that D sustained chord. I do it like this, but you can do it like this if you want to. The bottom 4 strings. And then... I think he hits it twice. You could go... But I like hitting it twice. I feel like he does that on the album. So it goes, and then the bottom string, and then you got D, G, B, and then A, G, B. But when you hit that B this time, you're going to take your fingers off because you're transitioning into this chord, which is really cool. So that D section sounds like this. And then to here. And you do the same pattern as the first one now. So remember that pattern was this. And then same pattern for the C. Except you're going to add a little bit to it. A, G, and then hammer on with your middle finger on the D string. And then you got the G chord, but you're really only hitting the bottom 4 strings, so you really just need your pinky right here. And then you put your pointer finger right here. So again, that's... And then you got pointer finger right here. And then you hit GB, and the middle finger right here, and you hit DB this time. Doesn't really have to be that, but that's just what it sounds like. Then you got this A minor 7, and it's the same as the beginning picking pattern, which is nice. So it goes, and we're going to add a little bit to it this time. You got D, G, and then E, and then that final 7 chord, and the same pattern as before. I believe it's the same pattern. He might do the double picking thing this time, but I like to just do the same first pattern. And so that concludes the verse and pretty much the rest of the song besides the chorus. And we'll get to the chorus next week, and the electric guitar fills and solos the weeks after that. But those are the chords and those are the patterns as far as I can hear. I believe that they play it with at least 2 or 3 guitars live. I mean, there's a lot of notes going on. It could be on a 12 string. It does sound like octaves going on and stuff in there. Yes. Anyways, good luck, son. Good luck.